I would note that our MilCon request of $14.8 billion is down $4 billion, or 21% from the 11 budget request, largely due to the near completion of BRAC 05. The budget request proposes to reduce active duty MilCon by $1.5 billion, or 12%, and to reduce Guard and Reserve construction by 14% to $1.2 billion compared to the 11 request. Although the Air Force Reserve construction request reflects a 325% increase, it's returning actually to a more normal level. I'm particularly worried on some of the accounts and the funding levels, but there are some issues that I would highlight. I would note that the bill has a request for about $146 million for the state of Illinois, including in my old congressional district at Great Lakes. Great to see that. Some of the questions that I hope we deal with today is regarding a future bed down for 2 brigade combat teams in Germany, and whether we will actually fund that or we will bring one or both of them home. There's no published cost right now for full tour normalization in Korea. And I'm particularly worried about the cost of that proposal. My understanding is it's about 54,000 dependents on the peninsula with housing and schools. I would note DOD just sent over a list of the largest non-combatant evacuation orders in our history, and the largest one that I participated in as a Pentagon staffer in July of 2006, was for 14,000. And this would be far in excess if we ever had to get the people that we would bed down in Korea out of there quickly. I'm also worried about no master plan or releasable total cost for the facilities in Guam. Now, we did have this old chart which showed a big bed down. This is, I think it's an FY09 chart showing how this thing would be staged in Guam and where we would go. I guess the administration hasn't been able to update it, but my hope for Mr. Hale is you would be able to do that, to give us and this committee some greater clarity over our Guam adjustments, especially in light of the Fukushima disaster. Would the Japanese have the cash to be able to come through their commitments? And we are certainly looking forward to SecDef and SecState April 29 meetings as to what they can tell us about that. I'm concerned on the Guam side that the U.S. military commitment to Guam, which is vast and necessary in my view, should include a huge missile defense architecture, because this thing is going to have one big bullseye on it, and we would need to protect this investment. Secondly, the U.S. EPA now estimates the water and power requirements alone for DOD would now total not the original estimate, which I see here of $300 million, but more like $1.3 billion. And it would seem that we would need to realign our expenses with those new estimates. Also, like your estimate on the $100 million request for Bahrain, a $45 million water development phase and $55 million BOQ, given the instability in that region and where we go. So for those few couple of non-controversial issues, Mr. Chairman, I turn it back to you.